Good evening, viewers. My name is Martin, and I'm honored to give you very quick basics on learning and how to learn the guitar. The guitar can be a very easy instrument to learn, and it can also be very difficult to learn too, depending on how you would want to look at it. Many people have told me they have an interest in learning the guitar, but immediately they get their first lesson, they quit. And the reason as to why many people quit learning how to play the guitar is because of mainly lack of interest. You must have at least interest for you to be consistent in taking guitar lessons. If you are consistent, you'll find that with the lessons, the free lessons I'll be offering here online will enable you to, maybe in a month or 2 or 3, you'll be able to play very simple tunes. So here is a very quick basics on how to learn your guitar. So when you look at the guitar that is right in front of you, you can see that the guitar has tuning pegs, and actually there are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. To each of these strings there is a string that is tied to it. And there are 6 of them. If you can have a look closely, you can see there are 6 of them. There is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 strings. Each of them tied to a tuning peg. That is a very basic information that you need to learn for you to know how to play the guitar. There are 6 strings. Now, each of those 6 strings, they are not tied like clotheslines. They have a standard way of tightening the strings, which makes the strings produce a particular sound. So it is not just tied to a tuning peg or to a tightening like a peg. Each of these string has a unique note, and for you to be able to memorize these notes, I'll give you a very simple way that will enable you to be able to remember these notes. You can simply say the first string is string E, the second one is A, the third one is D, the fourth one is G, the fifth one is B, and finally the sixth one is string E. So I'll come again on that one. The first string here, which is a bit thick than the rest, is string E. The second one is A. The third one is string G. The third one is D. The fourth one is G. The fifth one is B, and finally the sixth one is string E. Already you have picked something if you are very keen on what I have said so far. You'll notice that the first string and the sixth string both are assigned letter E. So how do you remember those letters? Because immediately, like I've just said right now, I know if I asked you to tell me the letters for each of the strings, it is not easy for you to remember. So I'll give you a very quick way or a very fast way of remembering or memorizing the notes on the strings. So the first string is string E, the second one is A, the third one is D, the fourth one is G, the fifth one is B, and finally the sixth one is E. So to memorize it, we will say, every African deserves God's blessings eternally. Every African deserves God's blessings eternally. And that way you'll have covered all the 6 strings of your guitar. That is very basic information that you need to learn. Because just like I've told you, these strings, they are tightened. They are not just tightened like cloth drying lines. You know that you just use pliers and you just pull the strings until they are very tight, so that when you are drying your clothes, they won't fall. But with the guitar, it's a bit different. It has the strings, yes, but it has a specific or a standard way of tightening the strings for the strings to produce a particular musical note. Now, for you to be able to understand how to tune the guitar to the right note, for example, get on your standard tuning on the guitar of E, A, D, G, B, and E, I would advise you to go to the Play Store on your phone and download a guitar tuner. And once you have downloaded the guitar tuner, you will see that it will direct you on how to tune the guitar on the first standard. There are many ways of tuning the guitar, but this one is the standard one. So you'll realize that it will guide you on how to tune these strings as letter as E, this second one as A, and the third one as D, the fourth one as G, and the fifth one as B, and the sixth one as E. Once you have learned how to tune your guitar successfully, then you will be able to learn how to play the rest of the notes well. So I would encourage you to first go and do as I've told you if you have a guitar. If you don't have one, you can borrow. Or if you cannot even borrow, maybe in your church where you fellowship, you can get a guitar there. You can talk to your elders well, or the officials in your church. Maybe they can allow you to learn the guitar on your own. So this is my first lesson, my first free lesson. Watch this space. I'll be coming to give more free lessons, so that if you are interested, you don't have an excuse to say that you didn't have someone to teach you, or you didn't have money to go to college. This is absolutely free. You just need to buy data on your phone, and you can download this video and learn absolutely free. Cheers.